Okay, now look into the second problem. Here what it's saying is, using a block diagram reduction, you're going to find the transfer function. Here, look into this problem. Here you have two inputs here. This two input is there and one output. What is the thing they're asking? You have to find a transfer function. If two input is there, that means what does it mean? What is my transfer function? My transfer function is C of output by input. So what does it indicate? I will get two transfer function in by solving this problem. Okay. See, x of s is one input coming along with the gain of g4 to this summing point. Here I have input r of s. In order to solve this problem, I have to consider two cases. In the first case, what I will do, this input I will consider it to be 0. When x of s is equal to 0, what will happen? This, when it comes here, it will get multiplied with g4. What will happen? It will become equal to 0. So that means this entire circuit can be eliminated. This will get eliminated. Okay. Now after that, what will happen? Your circuit will look like this. That is, and one input is gone. Now this is my circuit. So I have to start procedure solving the problem. First thing, check whether any blocks are in series. Whether any blocks are in series here? No. Need not follow first. Next, find out any blocks in parallel. Do we have any blocks in parallel here? No. Next, third step is what? Minor feedback loop. Yes, here I have a minor feedback loop. In this problem, you have minor feedback. That is, one loop, one in forward path, one block I have, one summing point, one takeaway point I have, and one feedback loop I have. But here H is not mentioned. When H is not mentioned, what it will do? It will take it as a unity feedback. So 1. Okay, now I have this as a minor feedback. If it is a minor feedback, how I should do? It is G divided by 1. Here it is minus sign. So I should write plus G into H. What is this G here? G is nothing but G2 divided by 1 plus G2. H is 1. So 1 G2 by 1 plus G2 I should replace. This entire minor feedback loop, I am going to replace it by using this G2 divided by 1 plus G2. Okay, then G3 is retained as it is. Similarly, I have one more minor feedback loop here. So, if this is the structure, see in this problem, you had that G5 and G5, H5 is connected like this. This indicates that at this point, I can write like this too. Can write like this. See, here also it can be tucked, and this is called a splitting method. Here it can just be splitted. Then what will happen? It shows one block in forward path, one block in reverse path I have, one summing point, one takeoff point. So that means it will act as a minor feedback loop. Then what? Same formula. G divided by 1 minus it's there, so plus G into H. My G here is G5 divided by 1 plus G5 H5. So that block I should replace. This G5 H5 summing point is now replaced by this. See, now I got G5 divided by 1 plus G5 H5. Okay, I have written, and the remaining thing write as it is. Okay, now by seeing this, what will happen? See, now this block, all the three blocks are in series. Now what I'm going to do, go back to the step number 1. When all the three blocks are in series, what I should do? They get multiplied. See, I have multiplied here. G2, G3, G5 will get multiplied, divide numerator as well as denominator. That means these three blocks are now reduced into one single block. Okay, then I have one summing point, I have one feedback path and on output. Now what will happen? It looks like a minor feedback loop. Okay, input is R1 is given to G1. Here I have one. Okay, this is forward path, this is minor path. So now I will repeat this entire thing. I will going to apply minor feedback loop and I will get this block up. Okay, then what will happen? The summing point will go away, takeoff point will go away. These two blocks will become one single block. See, now this is the gain of one single block. Then I have remaining thing you have to write as it is. Now you can see a G1 present here. So now what will happen? These two blocks look like they are in series. So you can repeat the step number 1 again. So when they are in series, they will get multiplied. Okay. Now when they get multiplied means what will happen? And after multiplying, I'll write here. So, okay. Now I will have R as input. This entire block that is multiplied, that block will be there, and I'll have C. So this will act as a transfer function. See now, C of S by R of S, you can write this entire thing which had been come here as transfer function. See now what is the step? All these many components were there. That entire block, summing point, takeaway point, so many components were there. Now I have reduced it to one single block. This procedure we call it as block diagram reduction. Okay, now we have done only for case 1 where you made x of s as 0. Now you have one more case where r of s I am going to make it as 0. When I make r of s as equal to 0, okay, here input r of s is 0. When 0 is coming to the input, here for this circuit, x of s exists. Now r of s I will make it as 0. Okay. Now what is coming here is G1. What is coming here is, at this point I have a unity feedback. That is one value is coming here. So it is having minus sign here. So what will happen? This G will now added with minus 1. So what will happen? Minus G1. That block will be now replaced by minus 1. Okay. See, this input r of s is 0. At this point what will happen? R of s, there is 0 input into something is 0. Now 0 is coming here. I have now added with minus 1. So this entire block is now replaced by minus 1. See, that entire block is replaced by minus 1. Remaining circuit as it is, you have to write. Follow the steps. Okay. See here, minor feedback loop, 2 minor feedback loop I have reduced that. The input is there. So now what will happen? This block, these 3 blocks will now act as series. Yes, see here, 3 blocks will now act as series. You can reduce that. Next, these 2 blocks will act as a minor feedback loop. I have replaced here. Another input is here. So now to this problem, what happened is, here I have one input. Here is one input and this one. Okay, now what I will do? I will rearrange it in such a way that just twisting it in order to get this form. See, what is the input is x of s is there, then G is coming to 1 end. Yes, nothing I have changed, only I have rearranged. So this G of s divided by this one will now act as a forward path, and this that is coming here, this entire thing will now act as a feedback loop. So this form your problem will look like. Then what happened? You check whether this is feedback loop or parallel circuit. Part of output is coming back means it will act as a feedback loop. This is a minor feedback loop. Apply the formula, reduce it, that it will be converted into one single block. Then I have one G4 that is in series. Your G4 will get multiplied. Then you will get this one. This is my transfer function on simplification.